Hello, this is a tutorial because someone asked for it. Anyway, this tutorial, this is from the video. Hold on, I need to find a character. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, never mind, I found it. So basically, what I do, you can use any background. I just prefer either bright white or like that, like really like grayish color. So I don't know, I guess just get your pose and then take a screenshot of it. Okay. And then you go on like Ibis Paint. I'll be back on it. So once you're on Ibis Paint, go and like make a new project and import picture. Then click on it. So go to layers and add a new layer. I don't know, you can like clip it if you want to take away your background like I do most of the time. Yeah. You could rub out that, or you could just go to canvas and like trim it. Whoops. That's too much. Anyway. So for the hair, I like to start with the hair. So go and like set the blending mode to multiply. Then go to your brush and click the hair one. And I just watch an ad to get it. Then click like here and get your like hair color like that. And then go up to like this hand up here. Click that and then press force fade. Make sure that's blue. And then the length of start, put it all the way to 0%, and then the length of the end, make it 100%. And then kind of just do this to all of the like hair strands. And yes, this is my real voice. I'm using my real voice because I can't be bothered using the like text to speeches anymore. So anyway, once you've done all that, you can like take the rubber and like rub out the excess that's not on the hair, like on my hat. I don't want that there, so kind of just rub it out. And on the eyebrows and like on the skin too, if there's any excess. There will be like excess pieces on the corners, I'm pretty sure, because like the corners, like there's no way to avoid it. Anyway. Okay, once you're done with that, go back up to this hand and then put the length of the start to 100%. Then add a new layer, clip it if you clip the last one, and then make the blending mode add. And then you could just use the same color, it works the same, like that. But I have a lighter color on my hair that I like to use instead. But you don't need to add a lighter color. Like if you have like a fade in your hair, do the multiply version like one with like the darker fade color, and then the add layer with the lighter fade. Like that's what I do with Ems's one when I edit hers, because like I've put her in videos before. So yeah. And if you don't know who Ems is, she'll probably be on the screen, like when I said her. Anyway, once you've done that, you can rub out the excess too. And I'm sorry if there's any background noises. My siblings keep like getting up and moving around and talking, and there's like no way to shut them up. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, there. And then what I do with like the light, like the hair light, I think it is. I don't know what it's called. I like to go to filter and then go like to the bottom here, like on blur. And then I like to press this one. I don't know how to pronounce that though, so just kind of do it. And then I like to either put it at 5 or 10 px, because like any higher, it just looks like a mess, and any lower, it doesn't really blend that well. So yeah, 10 or 5. And you could lower down the opacity of it if you like, because sometimes it can get a bit harsh. I don't know, I'm just lowering down the opacity, because the last video that the person asked me to do a tutorial on, I didn't lower down the opacity and it kind of just looks like a jumbled up mess. Anyway, you can merge these layers down. It doesn't change, as long as you do the multiply layer first, before. Anyway, now you can add another layer. Sorry. Then you can like lower down the opacity. I like to put it at 50 for this layer, because this is for shading the clothes. Sorry. Anyway, just like prick your normal pen. You can use like pen fade if you want. Like this one. It works good. But I like dip pen, like the hard one, because yeah. Anyway, so pick your outline color for it, and then wait, I forgot to turn off this. So go back up to the hand and turn this off. Sorry, I kind of paused the recording there because I'm kind of stupid. And I keep misclicking, so I'm sorry if I pause it at any other moment. Yeah, kind of just shade it all in, like here and stuff. And like my arm warmers don't really have an outline because they are sleeves mixed with gloves, and the sleeves have like this really weird design thing on it that I don't want to show. So I kind of keep the outline off. Anyway, just kind of go around. Make sure that you shade all on the one side though, because if you shade on it all of the different sides, it's gonna look really weird, and it's not gonna look like kind of realistic, but not too realistic, if you get it what I mean. For my arm warmers, I just like to add like these little things, so to make it look more. And then like you can use like the blur thing and like blur them out by lowering the opacity down so it doesn't blur out too much. I don't know, I just like to do this with the arm warmers detail because yeah. Anyway, so you just do that with all of them, and if you have like this thing on your character, or if you're just shading mine and like trying to make it look good, just kind of like do these weird things in it. I don't know, that's what I find doing easy. So you shade one of the sides like this, and then you just shade one side and then go from the top down and then kind of stop halfway through and then go the other way and then do these things. And then you could use the blur and like lower down the opacity and then do this and blah blah blah. Anyway, for like the trousers though, if you have a belt, like shade less on the belt than the actual trousers or shorts. I don't know, I find that just looks better. Sorry, that was a Discord thing. So annoying. But oh well. Yeah. There. Sorry, I keep going silent because I don't really know what to do, and I'm like, this is like the first tutorial I've ever done with my actual voice in it. So I'm sorry if I get like kind of awkward halfway through, because like this is all kind of new to me, doing this stuff. But if you want like more tutorials that like I use my voice for, I will do more. I just don't know what to do tutorials on. Like if you want an editing tutorial on like how I edit my Roblox like edits, I could do that, but it would be like really terrible and awkward, and like I wouldn't really know what to say. But I will try because I care. Wish you could see my face. I literally just put a big smile on my face. So yeah. Here's that so far. I hope that this tutorial actually makes sense, because if it doesn't, I really don't want to redo this. So can I just copy what I'm doing if you don't understand what I'm saying? Here. Oh, I should have probably took like a character with actual colored eyes. Mine are just black. Jesus. I'll do an eye tutorial like after this, right? In the same video, so you can like edit colored eyes like the way that I do. Because there's a different way to do like black ones compared to colored ones. Because I do black ones mostly, but I don't really edit them that much. Because there is like no need to edit them, because like there's no point in doing like blending modes and stuff. Because there's no like, you won't be able to see it. Anyway, for the lips, I like to like take the lip color, like the lip outline color, and then like do this weird thing on top. And to shade the skin, just kind of go as best you can. Jesus, I'm getting lazy now. I'm trying not to. I'm sorry. I swear I'm trying not to. Jesus. Here. And then under the nose, just do this little thing. There. And then just kind of shade in the arms. Shade here. Shade the neck. Sorry, that was really lazy, that part. Hold on, let me fix that. It looks like I failed to color in the lines. Yeah. I'm already been recording for 13 minutes. Oh my god, I'm surprised my storage hasn't died. Anyway. So can I just record? I'm losing words now. Okay, so just color from one side. Okay? Just color in one side. Just shade one side, I mean. I'm losing my words. So that's that. That's the body shading, so that's just like the shading. Anyway, so add another layer, clip that if you've been clipping the rest of them. Then I like to take like this dark bluish color that's like a bluish grey, and then set the blending mode of the layer to multiply. And then for the eyes, just kind of shade this part. Like make it go a little bit under the actual eye shading that the game has. Yeah, that's. And then you can like lower the opacity if you want, and then you can kind of blend it out. like that. Sorry, I forgot to do this. So just take the black, color in the eye shine underneath the layer that I don't know, you don't need to do this on your characters. I just do this on mine because I have black eyes on mine. Okay, add a new layer, clip that, make it add, take the color white, and then draw these really big circles. I can't do it for the other one. Oh my god, the hair's in the way. I could do like a little bit there. And then do a little one in the corner. Unless your character is like soulless. Anyway, take the rubber, like this, yeah, and then make it like one of the airbrushes. I like to do airbrush normal, and then kind of rub out the inside, like that, and leave like an outline that's been faded out too. And then add a layer underneath that, clip it, make it add, and then kind of color in that again. I know there's a lot of steps for the eye shines. Anyway, there's a lot of steps for the eyes because I like to make them pretty. Anyway, and then lower the opacity of this layer down to like 50 or something, like that. And then you can merge them down, and then you can merge this one down. And then if you have like hair covering it, you could lower down the opacity and like just get your normal rubber and blah blah blah. I'm terrible at explaining things, I'm so sorry. Yeah, then you can like merge that layer down. And then there you have it. Your edit. So here's the edit that I did last video. I didn't like do anything to it. That took me 1 hour. This one took me 17 minutes. Anyway, okay, now let me find a character that has colored eyes, take a screenshot of it, and edit the eyes. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my friend's character. Yeah, you could, like, if yours covers your eyes, lucky. You don't need to shade in eyes, then I don't get why you're watching this part of the tutorial, but you know. So add a layer, make it multiply, lower down the opacity to 50, and then get that same dark blue color that I used earlier. Just use your normal brush. Then like shade this all in. Sorry, it's very low quality. My screenshots are not the best quality. Anyway, add a layer, clip it, make it add, hide the duplicate, the multiply layer. Take the color of your character's eyes and then like do this thing. I don't know what this is. I'm kind of just drawing lines at this point. Anyway, add a layer, make it, clip it, make it add. And then like if yours has a pupil, get the pupil color. Unless it's black, then you don't need that, but here. That's one way you can shade your eyes. You can like blur this out if you want. I shade my eyes 2 ways. This is the lazy way. Yeah, I have a lazy way and a like another way, because like the lazy way is when like I first started shading and doing eyes. And this next way is a more complicated way of doing it, so I'm gonna show you both. Like if you're a beginner, you can use like the easier way. Anyway, add a layer, make it add, the blending mode add, take the color and then take your normal pen, go up to this hand, press, don't do stabilizer, what the hell. Press this, force fade I mean, and then make these 100%. Then, ooh, that's a bit big. Take like 5.0 for your brush and then just do this thing. You can do this to black eyes too, but you'd need like white or something. Anyway, so that's that. And then you can like do this. Then you can add a layer. I'm gonna hide that multiply layer because that's really annoying me now. And then you can make it add, and then take this, take airbrush normal, do this. I don't know, I just kind of like doing dots because it looks good. That looks like a smiley face. I'm not gonna stop seeing that now. Oh my god. You can make the shading go on top of like this one or underneath, but like always make sure that the purple one is on top. You can add like I don't know how to say it still, but just add it if you want, and then you can lower down the opacity if you would like. But personally, I keep it at either 100 or 90. See? So yeah, and if you want, you can like add eyelashes. Just keep the thing at normal. Take your normal brush, go up to this hand again, make the length of start 0%, take black or like whatever color the thingy is, and then kind of add these like things, and if you need to you can like adjust it with the special one, like the special brush thingy. It kind of looks like a digital pen, like a stylus or something. I don't know what it's called. A tablet pen. Don't know. You could just use this and like mush them around if they don't meet your standards of eyelashes on gacha characters. I prefer to have like this little one at the edge and then like a kind of biggish one next to it, and then the rest is really up to you. I don't know, I don't really like these being there. I kind of just like the two at the edge, because any other ones just kind of look weird to me. You can have like one at the very edge. Whoops, I need to unclip that. But then I need to have all these under it, so there. Yeah, that's it. And if you want, you can add like blush. That's what I like to do. I forgot to do that on the other one. So you kind of just take bright red and do this. You can move it up a little bit if you want. And then you can lower down the opacity like that. See that difference? Or you could do it a more complicated way, like I like to do, because I'm complicated and like complicated things. You can like do this really red stuff under the eye and like on the nose or something, like above the nose, and then Like, you don't have to have it on the nose, I just like having it there. And then you can lower down the opacity. I'm getting rid of all this so I can see where I've put it. And then you can like rub out the stuff that gets in the eye. Now, instead of awkwardly just sitting here and waiting, I'm going to pause the recording and get back to you. Well, not pause the recording, just I'm gonna shut up and speed up the process. Okay. Okay, I'm back. And you can like lower down the opacity, and yeah, that's it. That's it finished. So yeah, I hope that this tutorial makes sense, because I'm really terrible at explaining things. So I really do apologize if you don't understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I really do hope that this makes sense. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Hello, this is something I have to add here. I just want to say a huge thank you for 6,000 subscribers. It means the world to me. Okay, now I'm ending the video. Here for real this time. Bye guys.